Along with Venus, the other neighboring planet that flanks Earth is Mars. It is also called the Red Planet because its rocks and sky have a reddish hue, which is estimated to be due to the intense oxidation that a majority atmosphere of carbon dioxide produces on pyrite, a mineral formed almost in equal parts by iron and sulfur, which, when its microparticles dissolve, generates the precipitation of iron oxides and sulfates of red color. It is 12 light minutes from the Sun. A peculiarity of this fiery planet is that it contains the highest volcano in the solar system, called Mount Olympus, with a height of 3 times Mount Everest. Surprising for a planet whose diameter is half that of Earth. Mars is the planet most like Earth in terms of its surface, where geological features such as dunes, plains, canyons, craters, and volcanoes are observed. The average temperature is approximately -50 degrees centigrade, and we know that under the carbon dioxide ice of the Martian South Pole there is a lake of salt water. In mythology, Ares is the Greek god of war, and Mars is his Roman equivalent. It represents the vital energy, the involved force, the primary and creative impulse for survival. Mars is represented as a warrior wearing armor and a helmet. The symbolic nature of Mars as a planet takes pleasure in the joy of adventure. It's aware of its strength, and its power directs it through action towards a glorious and universal destiny. There is another classical goddess, Athena, who is also associated with disciplined fighting like Mars, but adds the value of conquest, directed by a wise and prudent mind. Athena is identified as a young woman armed with a helmet, a spear, and a shield. Her favorite animal is the owl, a symbol of wisdom for its ability to observe in the dark. Mars, as an archetypal influence, invites us to a constructive domain of primal energy. It is the fire of intense actions, the impulse with which we come to this world, and it is up to us to educate with vital energy to build big. Its strength is the guide to unleash the fight from ourselves, inviting us to act faithful to our own criteria with a spirit of conquest. In an evolved sense, the planet Mars calls us to develop Athena's attributes that stand out for their practical intelligence, their nobility, and drives us to go beyond the simple struggle. She supports with her strength the hearts of the heroes, inspiring those great feats that will become the example of the luminous splendor that their actions represent. What Athena strives to highlight in us is not the uncontrolled force of war, but rather the prudence, dignity, and courage that exalts our soul and elevates it towards the sense of the vertical. Athena represents the constructive energy of the planet Mars, guarding our path as the goddess of victory. When we undertake the noble internal war in ourselves, we know that her strength protects us. Wherever there are glorious events, wherever the trials of life's adventure make us fight, wherever we put our courage and willingness in serving humanity to win big, she will give us clarity, courage, and prudence. She will protect the heroes who make history in favor of the common good, leading their children to the glory of immortality. Athena is the defender of progress. She invites us to action, to independence. She pushes us to cultivate our inner strength to turn ourselves to the full satisfaction of the hero who knows himself useful to humanity.